Hello everyone, it is Joe here from OmniPoke, the channel that brings you guys everything Pokemon. If you're looking for PTCGO codes, including the stuff from Lost Origin, make sure you check out the Potown store. You can get a 5% discount on your orders using that code OmniPoke. For today's video, we're going to be trying out Vikavolt V. It's been one of these cards that's always had very appealing attack text in that paralyzing bolt. For a lightning and colorless, you deal 50, and during your opponent's next turn, they can't play items from their hand, and that's got even better recently with a ton of item-heavy decks in the format, most notably based around the Lost Zone engine. We have lots of Switch cards being used for lots of Comfey activations to fill up their Lost Zone. At the same time, lots of cheeky counts of Pokemon, so oftentimes using Ordinary Rod to recycle their attacking Mons. And we're even shutting off some of the big payoffs of the Lost Zone engine by not allowing Mirage Gate activations by having this Paralyzing Bolt. So that really slows down the likes of Giratina, Goodra, Dialga even is playing Mirage Gate at this point. So lots of reasons to enjoy Vikavolt in the new format. You even hit weakness on the new Cramorant card, which is a really popular one-prize attacking threat right now. At the same time, Vikavolt V has that really good type coverage into Palkia, and that's obviously very important as well. So having the Paralyzing Bolt, just that 50 damage output isn't the highest, but with this disruption inbuilt, and with some damage mods of Zapdos as well as Choice Belt, we can really put some meaningful pressure on the board. We also have the Super Zap Cannon that deals 190 and you discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. It can be a great late game finishing move for the Vikavolt and give yourself a faster path to victory towards the latter stages of the game. So that's really important for knocking out some key threats. So that's our main attacking Mon. We have 3 copies of these. Like I said, the Zapdos is in here to improve our damage output. Pushing that 50 up to 60 and 70 is really important so you can knock out Comfeys. And just one of them in play allows you to knock out Cramorant with weakness as well. So that's really important. We also have Zigzagoon and Net in here to do a similar thing where we're pushing even towards like knocking out Sableye and stuff in an attack with the help of Zigzagoon, which is really important. We then have a 2-1 line of Drapion V. I'm sure everyone's already fully aware of the regular V, the wild style, being a really important free energy attack, essentially, against Mew. I think Vikavolt can't really cut it against Mew with its low damage output. We can do some trapping plays with Boss's Orders, for example, on Genesect, but we're not playing anything like Galamine or Hammers or anything in this list. We're kind of tempo-y with the Vikavolt, which means we have a really bad time into Mew without Drapion. So we have 2 copies in here to try and make the most out of this guy. And we also play one of the V-Star, and the V-Star is a bit part player in here simply for its V-Star power, the Hazard Star. It can paralyze and poison the opponent's active, and you put 3 counters on them between turns, which is really important when you are shutting down switch outs from the opponent with your item lock. So you deny all of those ropes and switches that decks naturally play, and you trap something, essentially, which is really, really big, because it would have to be like a bird keeper that gets them out of that paralysis. So very important to use this. You can, again, just really have a better clock against all sorts of decks with this paralyzing bolt, which is really nice. It reminds me of Toad Lasers in a way. So you want to use this V-Star almost every game. That's another reason why I like the slightly thicker line of the Drapion. I think the list that recently got top 16 in the Limitless tournament played a 1-1 line. I fully respect the Drapion in here, but I think if you actually want to beat the Mew, you probably want the double Drapion anyway, and I really want this in most games, and to have that threatened, so that's always really good. Then we have the drawing suite. We have the Radiant Greninja. It's a great way to draw additional cards, especially in the openings where we want to be combo focused. If we've gone second, we want to be able to Melony to attack and start using Vikavolt as soon as possible. So having Dig into the deck with Greninja and Speed Lightning and Trekking Shoes and PokéStop really helps us get us towards that combination. So that's always really important here. Another reason why we play Lumineon, so that we can get early access to that Melony to get rolling as quickly as possible. And we are playing Crobat as well for some additional dig into the deck. We're very high on item cards because we are playing a PokéStop build. PokéStop is really cool in this deck, actually, because your opponent doesn't see any benefit of PokéStop, essentially, because we are locking out item cards, and they probably won't be hitting the button on PokéStop anyway because they don't want to draw item cards and they don't want to mill the cards that aren't items. So it's a one-sided effect for us, basically, because we are the one locking out items, so we essentially take full advantage. From there, pretty self-explanatory. We have the Rod and the Pal Pad to help just in case we get bad discards with PokéStop and whatnot. Tons of item cards going on here. And we have the bosses, the Marnies as well for some disruption. Speed Lightning, a great card to take advantage of when you are a Lightning type deck like this. So let's jump into the ladder, play some games with Vikavolt Drapion. I think it's definitely going to be a bit of a deterrent deck in the format for at least a couple archetypes. Really good against the Lost Box and really good against Mew, I think. Certainly good against the Quad DTE Mew that is very popular at the moment. When you play double Drapion, they basically just concede on the spot, like more or less, because they can't do anything if you just have access to both Drapions. So, and Mew did win the Limitless tournament, so respecting Mew right now makes sense in my book. Looks like we'll be going second here if the opponent wants to go first. So we're going to be looking to get some Melony combos rolling with our Vikavolt. I don't mind leading Zapdos too much if I'm gonna... How's my turn looking? Am I gonna Quick Ball and Ultra Ball? If I do that, I want the Vikavolt active and not play Air Balloon. That's probably the line we're going for. I can Quick Ball the Balloon, Ultra Ball away my top deck, PokéStop, Crobat for 6 and have a Greninja in play. Seems like a good opening. Ah, we're up against Bliss Tank. Blissey, definitely an awkward matchup because we have such low damage output, but at least we're denying things like Hyper Potions from the Blissey. But this is a scary matchup for us, I think. Because we give them time. And giving Blissey time is always a bit of a worry. We also... can't really use our Drapion too effectively because they have the natural cure as well. So, yikes. Oh, they've pathed themselves. We can use Drapion. Happy days. What are our answers to Miltank? Zapdos, I guess. So let's bench this Zapdos. I will still PokéStop early here. Oh, wait, I picked up another Ball search card, so I don't need to use Ultra Ball here. Alright, so I definitely want Greninja. Definitely want Crobat. Definitely want to play this. Definitely want to do this. Ballooning here sounds good because I want to move in and out of the Miltank answer when I need to. And let's get a fresh 6. Okay, no water energy to speak of yet. Let's play the shoes. This really isn't that good of a keep, actually. So let's say no for now. Let's play the stop. So we do hit water energy that I can discard and Melony with. But I don't yet have access to lightning energy either. So we're going to need some help from our friend Greninja here. I'm going to also Quick Ball this away. Grab the Drapion. No, I think I just grab... I'm going to have a fish on board, so maybe even just back up Vikavolt's the best here. Let's also fish out the Melony proactively. Because I really need to hit water, right? Oh, sorry, lightning. From this 5 cards. And we do, so we can begin paralyzing, which is nice. Let's do this. Do I want to net Greninja any more cards? Don't think I really need to. I don't need to put the Vikavolt down yet either. I think we just start bolting. I was thinking about using Greninja and starting to like net and cycle the concealed cards, but I do want to start getting some energy onto the Zapdos. So PokéStopping is worrisome because I get rid of energies. So I think it's just attach and hit. Why do they not cape? What? Oh, they can't cape. I'm so dumb. As if I just BM'd them like that. What a troll. Okay, we're gonna get hit with routes for 90. We only need one water on our Zapdos. Alright, that's nice. Do I want a Marnie? I guess I'm Marnie. I'm holding Switch in hand, doesn't make sense. Let's just bolt again. I know I'm giving them, well, I mean, it's just locking them out, right? That's the idea. I'm giving them an easy thing to hit into, but it is what it is. Three mill tanks to get through. 3? That's insane. Yeah, I think it's bench Vikavolt Melony and see what comes from that. Nice. Alright, Zapdos. Do your thing. I have Ordinary Rod, of course, to recycle a Zapdos. I have another one in the deck as well. So I'll recycle the 2 Lightning Energies. I have Speed Lightnings in the deck. Oh, double caping up is so good for them. Insane. And then we get hit with the Marnie too. Alright. They're gonna hit. Where am I going after this? Good question. It's gonna be a long road to dealing with this milk. I probably want to... I mean, is it right to reestablish the lock? I don't really know. It gives them the easy prizes. Powerful Colorless is so scary as well. Uh-oh. Let's go bat up front. Batter up. Probably want to Marnie this. Again, I'm holding Switch, but I'm not holding any energy. Let's just do this. I want to get back into my Rod to recycle Lightning Energy. I think this is fine to hold on to. Terrified of them bossing us, obviously. If they can boss KO with this one, I'm very scared. These mill tanks are somewhat of an issue for this deck. It's not all you're hoping to run into on the ladder, I'm going to be honest. This has just done well in the Limitless event as well, though. Old Bliss Tank. Back to its old tricks. I think I meant to just attach the water in case they do have boss here. If they have boss, I'm so upset. We probably just concede if they boss. I don't think I have enough time to build up another Zapdos. Yeah, I think they got us. The powerful takes the knockout. So we lost to triple Miltank, which is fair enough, I guess. When we only play Rod and Zap. When I put down the Vikavolt #2 rather than Drapion, though, maybe that was the debate. Maybe I could have bought time there with a para poison play to weave in a Zapdos. Maybe that was my fault for not weaving in Drapion there. Let's get another game in. We're getting to go first this time around. We have already some nice draw options. Right, an Arceus deck. Another one that's tricky for us because our damage output is so poor. But here we go. We're off. Pretty happy to hit the PokéStop. Triple energy. Looks like really memey and bad, but it's actually not that bad because we're already holding Melony. Let's see what type of Arceus we're up against, shall we? Stalling boss. Alright. Is Tina Pika? Tina Peak. Kind of surprised that they went for a stalling boss immediately, even though they had Ultra Ball. They've got rid of an energy, so they will be attaching here. Yeah, they attach active, just a psychic energy. Ah, they already had the bat in hand. So why would they boss? That's so weird. I guess they're just worried about the lock. They want to deny the lock if they can, I guess. Is the logic. I guess I should probably keep Pal Pad. It's probably responsible. Draw Vikavolt. So now I need to hit the switch off of this. We play 4 switch. I can always Crobat if I want to. But it would probably mean discarding Greninja because I want the other space for Vikavolt. Discard Greninja. Well, I start here, right? I think we take bat. Yeah, I am just going to bat here, I think. I think I just do the lot, honestly. Do I want to put all this stuff in before PokéStop or just play PokéStop? Let's play PokéStop. Alright, we hit our switch outs. That's good. So now I don't can't even speak. Now I don't necessarily need to play this Crobat, but it's really weak against Path if I don't. So I think it's Pal Pad. Probably the Rod as well, honestly. Let's draw. Alright, Belt's good. I have the option of Super Zap now. If they don't play Raihan, it's really, really good. If they play Raihan, it's okay. I feel like I go for it, though. I would definitely be playing Raihan in this list, though. But if it means I've denied the energy attachments, it's obviously cracked if I can get away with it. It would be insane if I deny a Trinity charge here. A Trinity Nova, I should say. There's something to be said about doing Paralyzing Bolt there and saying without Ultra Balls and Incenses they can't find V-Star, but they probably can, right? Let's be honest. Their hand size is already big. Let's see how they want to respond. It's another boss play. Wow, okay. No shot, they've... Wait, they had V-Star. Their sequencing is so weird. They don't play Raihan? I'm so confused. Both times they've proactively bossed when they've had other ways to do stuff in hand. I'm visible confusion right now. What? Oh, they're proactively belting to... Okay. So, let's do this. I'd love to V-Star power this turn and trap. That would be really strong. Let's start thinning some Mons, I guess. Let's see 3 from the... No, because I don't want to lose my V-Star. Let's do this. This is a card. This is fine. I actually have potential to KO this turn, right? But I would still need the V-Star power to help me get there, so it makes sense for me to spread my threats. Alright, we missed V-Star. Which is a bit of a shame. I could Greninja for 2 more cards to try and hit the V-Star. I mean, it's so huge if we get it, right? It's so huge if we get it. Let's go. Hazard Star. Paralyzing Boot. No Trinity Novas today. They still attached active. I'm I'm feeling it. They hit the PokéStop for the triple mill. Things you love to see. And they do concede. Yeah. Paralysis, very good. Very good with item lock. Very good. Okay, let's get another game in. You naughty little bit of paralysis. So far a sad loss against an army of milks. This time we learned from our mistakes and got the Drapion involved. And Drapion, very good. Very, very good. This is an atrocious hand. Melony and Capture makes me think it's Goodra. Paralysis will be very good against Goodra as well. Deny a Rolling Iron for a turn. Hope to get them in range of damage. But again, not really a matchup we want to face too much. I know the item lock is very strong, but our hand is quite poor right now. Really need to top deck like a Ball Search card, a Greninja, or a Vikavolt so I can start drawing. We play 7 Ball Search cards, 3 Vikavolt, 1 Greninja. They're popping off with the goo. Double VIP pass, just in hand. Just there it is. There it is. Sometimes it's just there in hand, you know? 3 VIP pass seen turn 1. Love to see it. Vikavolt. Ooh, okay, PokéStop's real good. Gives me Hopium. Show me the Ball Search. Come on. Alright. That means it's a turn 1 Vikavolt. I basically always keep Speed Lightnings. They're too good to say no to. So I'm pretty sure it's correct for me to just deal 60 here and try and Zigzagoon hit this later. Pretty sure that's correct. I don't mind trying to get out Greninja here for more cards. But I think I can chill. Let's see more from Speed Lightning anyway next turn. I'll deal with you later, Convey. Look at the goo. Alright, they already have Chorus. I am very scared of Goodra. I think this is going to be a tough matchup, but I'm hoping that they have to just manually attach throughout the majority of the game, maybe get 1 or 2 Melonies in, and I can slow them down enough to just take enough cheap prizes around these little chaps. Maybe even gust up the other guy. That I don't have to worry about Moisture Star. That's the hope. Alright. Alright, there's the double goo. That's going to be really good for our Greninja now. They're guaranteeing an attachment for turn. Not wanting to go into the Cram. Okay. We'll take it. Let's draw a couple of cards. Let's ping. I think I could Melony and still have Ultra Ball instead. And then I'm drawing 3 cards. Or I could ping Boss. I think ping Boss is also fine. I still have draw from Speed Lightnings in hand. See how they react to this. They bring up the next Comfey. Okay. Let's do this. I think I like bossing Cram. Do they have... They can Melony and Rolling Iron me, though. It's only 200. That's the good news. It's not a KO on us. If I start making a Drapion, it's pretty good. They can only start Rolling Ironing if I KO something, though. They could retreat into Cram, but they're wasting a turn attachment, so they probably don't do that. So I think we're safe to hit. I think we're safe to just do the 60 again. The pile is starting to... Sorry, the zone is starting to get zoned. Starting to get up there. A little bit concerned about some hand disruption, but I think Goodra typically plays Roxanne rather than Marnie. So I think we have a little bit of wiggle room here. Right, they're going to try and boss trap us. That's fine. I'm going to throw away a capture. Attach to the Goodra again. More Comfeys coming down. Alright, let's draw 2 more cards. Let's see some more cards. Actually, no, I don't like this. I was like, I actually really want this, but no, I've lied to you. I want to discard a water. And grab Greninja. And use Greninja. Let's start getting Drapion ready to rumble. Let's do our Zig shenanigans again. Pretty good supporter for us. So now they can almost always do a Melony play and retreat and hit with Rolling Iron. If I bring this up, they can attach Melony. I hit again. They attach. They Rolling Iron. If I attack... They do have to pass into us, though, and we do have poison on them, potentially. I still think we're taking cheap, dinky prizes, though, for a little bit. So I think it's this, this. And I have to decide now if I want to bounce this training court. I think I like bouncing courts. I'm allowed to discard Drapion VSTAR because I have the rod in hand. Alright. Let's just hit again for 60. So they can begin to roll some iron now, though. That's the only fear factor for us. How many nets have we been through? 1. Alright, Greninja's going to draw a couple cards for them. They, for some reason, play the PokéStop, which is really weird. They just got rid of a Melony as well, which is really good for us. That's so strange. Why would they play PokéStop? Alright, they're going to toss a Comfey, they're going to turn attach, so they don't have Melony in hand, is what you're telling me. It's another boss. It's another pass. Okay. Let's see some more cards. Alright, net looking pretty good. The Zigzagoon has been huge for us here. What are they going to bring us this time? Alright, that's still very good for us. I think I just want to attach here. Discard 2 energy. So taking the 1 prize is obviously still helpful here. So we're probably doing that, and I'm probably doing it with Marnie. So let's play Switch. Do I want the other supporters back in first? I think I do. No Drapion VSTAR still. So we're just going to Paralyzing Bolt. We're obviously still tanking Goodra hits at least, which is good. Now we see a Melony. Training Core. Pretty helpful for us, actually. Alright, Rolling Iron. Let's see some cards from Greninja. Let's start belting up. There's the Para Poison. Do I want the other Zapdos in here now? Yes, that would be ideal. Haven't got rid of the other Zapdos, right? No. So let's get rid of these. Need to be doing some semblance of damage. Oh, I should have netted the Zigzagoon. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. We're just doing a little tickle here. They probably just V-Star power this off, though, because we're threatening so much because of the poison. And they can't move out the active because they've been item locked. So I think we're going to be in good shape here. Drapion so clutch again. Yeah, they're done. They're just done. They're not allowed to chain the Rolling Iron. It's another big win for Vikavolt. The Drapion was very, very good there. Really pulling a big shift in. And you can see that just with one extra turn of that extra like 60 damage from Drapion and the paralysis with item lock is such a big deal. Paralysis hasn't been that relevant in the game for a long time now because there's just been so much natural easy pivoting that we've had in the game. But this V-Star power, so helpful for an item locking deck. We're naturally very good into Mew, once again, because you play two of these, and very good into the Lost Zone box decks, because you deny so much from them, but also a really good display there against the Goodra, and a very good display against the Arceus deck even as well, although I don't feel like the Arceus played to their best. I think Arceus will be one of your hardest matchups for sure. Let me know what you think about the deck though. Pretty awesome display from Vikavolt, and it's cool to see item lock coming back into the game. I'll hear your thoughts down below, so see you then tomorrow. Cheers.